Again, this is the second reading of the noise ordinance amendments. Some major changes that we are making are allowing for a time. We didn't have a time before, so from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. And then in addition, we are increasing our citation amounts. So we also can go out multiple times a day. It's not just the one time a day. They turn their music back up and then we can't issue another citation. So it's going to allow for us to do that as well.
So what does the time do in essence? What does the time specification in this policy do?
The time is to hope to grab the attention of the public to say, hey, we do have a time. You need to turn your music down, but they really need to comply 24 hours a day.
This is out of hand. This is ridiculous where we live. I know, Bobby, you've been great to meet with us. Jordan, I know you're asking questions that I really appreciate, and this is not to be the Karen of the neighborhood. It's just we have a really terrible way of living with all this noise.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a first and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Supervisor Wamhop.
Yes.
Supervisor Rogers.
Yes.
Supervisor Poitras.
Yes.
Supervisor McCauley.
Yes.
Chair Gonzalez.
Yes.
Vote passes 5-0.
Assistant Sheriff Brian Esteves, overseeing the jail. I'm here to talk about the Truth Act. Access to ICE means responding to any ICE holds that we receive, notifications, or if we actually transfer someone to ICE, providing notification to ICE in advance of the public that the individual is going to be released. The Values Act basically outlines that we have to follow Senate Bill SB 54, which restricts the ability of local law enforcement to cooperate with ICE unless under very limited circumstances. So basically that would include individuals that have been convicted of a serious or violent felony, individuals have been convicted of a felony punishable by imprisonment in a state prison, and the individual is currently on a registrant or arson or sex registrant list, and the individual has been convicted within the past 5 years of a wobbler or the past 10 years of a felony.
This is a celebration of the work of the Red Cross. We've been serving the Central Valley for more than 100 years, and our work and relief efforts are needed now more than ever. You mentioned the home fires, the wildfires. It's volunteers who make our mission possible, and we wouldn't be able to do that without them. So Red Cross Month is to share awareness about the work, but also to celebrate those people who get up in the middle of the night to provide relief and hope to our neighbors.
My name is Mei Wang. I'm the Deputy Director for Adult Services at Madera Department of Social Services. Our recommendation today is for the board to adopt the Madera County Local Aging and Disability Action Plan.
Madera County, like much of California, is experiencing a significant shift in its aging population. And as the number of older adults continues to grow, it's more important than ever to ensure the communities are prepared to support residents of all ages and abilities. The Local Aging and Disability Action Plan is a critical step in aligning Madera County with the California Master Plan for Aging. As Mi Wing mentioned, this initiative was made possible through a grant from the California Department of Aging. What makes this plan truly impactful is its foundation, a collaborative process centered on the voices and experiences of the community.
The goal is to create spaces where people can thrive, stay active, and remain connected regardless of any challenges they may face.
I'm not sure if you all recognize that things like our senior meal lunch program are helping keeping our senior centers afloat. They are all teetering. I think, they could easily close up shop as a result of insufficient funding or support. And so I would really love to see staff come back at some point and let us know how we can better support our senior centers, how we can improve those lines of communication, because I think that's going to be paramount in carrying this forward. And then lastly, I just want to commend Supervisor Poitras for being such a great example on how we can age with grace.
Thank you.
It's you can see the jealousy that's over here on the board.